loves, welcome back to the Aphrodite podcast, where I teach you to be unapologetically your authentic self. So for today's video, I feel like it's going to be a short one because I want to get straight to the topic, straight to the message, and be very blunt. This is my final episode for this season, and after this I will be taking probably a 4-week break because I'm in midterm season right now. After that, I'm going to work on my videos, go back, look at what I could improve on, and in December we'll start season 2. For today's video, I really wanted to define what authenticity means because I feel like there's a lot of definitions out there, and a lot of people associate authenticity with just being who you are, accepting who you are. And there is some truth to that, but accepting who you are doesn't mean accepting your lowest potential. It doesn't mean staying lazy and not wanting to improve yourself. Authenticity refers to the quality of being genuine, real, or true to one's own personality, values, and beliefs. It involves acting in alignment with one's true self rather than conforming to external expectations or societal pressures. It emphasizes sincerity and originality. So, a lot of people don't know who they are. They follow trends, they follow what people tell them to do, their parents, their friends. They follow the crowd because they don't want to stand out. And that means that you are telling yourself that you don't trust yourself. You don't know what you want out of this life. You'd rather live for someone else than live for yourself. A lot of people are so consumed with what will happen, or there's no point in doing anything because in the end we all die, or I'm doing my best and as long as I'm comfortable then it's fine. And when they get to that end point, you see a lot of elderly people who reflect on their life and they tell people that one thing they regret is not living their life for themselves, living it for someone else's job, living it for maybe for their parents' expectations of themselves, or following what their friends are doing because they have no sense of what they want to do. Instead of taking the time to figure it out for themselves, they were so focused on doing what everyone else was doing and trying to be where they should be in life. They never achieved anything that felt genuine to them, that felt like they could get happiness out of it. And I don't want to say they never found their purpose, because I believe purpose is finding contentment, like being so content with what it is you're doing in life that every day you wake up and you have this sense of calmness, this sense of peace, because you know you're doing what you feel comfortable doing, what you feel is in alignment with you. Authenticity, it's the quality of being genuine, real, or true. You could say, yeah, I'm lazy. I like to bed rot. I don't like to push myself to go to the gym because I prefer my comfort. But that's not quality. That's like bare minimum. And why are you giving yourself bare minimum and being okay with it? That is why you let people in your life who treat you bad, and then you're wondering why your life is the way it is, because you yourself give yourself bare minimum. Discipline and wanting to achieve goals is making life easier for you. You show yourself that you love yourself because the present is all you have. The future is to come. So the only thing you could do in right now is make the future way more tolerable for yourself. Oh my God, a drone. All you could do is make the future more tolerable for yourself. Make it better and easier. So when you reach that next day or that next month or that next year, you're like, wow, all that work I put in is actually amounting to something. I see the progress. You're not gonna see it in that first week, first 3 months. Maybe after 6 months, you may start seeing little results depending on what your goal is, but you have to want to achieve that quality. You know what's bare minimum. You know what you may aspire to be because you see other people doing it. You believe maybe that you're not worth it, and that's why you're okay being lazy, sitting down and rotting, and not pushing yourself to your potential, not doing the uncomfortable in order to progress in life. Is this really what you want? Is that how you want to say, I lived 40 years, 50 years of my life being okay? Now what? And even if you live that 40 years, that 50 years, and now you're watching this video It's like, if you have another 40, 50 years in your life, do you not want to do what is best for you? Live to your best potential so you could be as happy as you possibly can be. And when I say as happy, happy is contentment, happy is peace. Happy is not something you chase. Happiness is what you find within. So if you're not happy now and it's been 40, 50 years, or you're just starting out, 16, 25, still young, all this stuff, you still have time to take your time and figure out, what does quality mean to me? What does a quality life mean to me? My second point is, stop relying on others to tell you what to do or what is right or wrong. People often rely on others for guidance due to a combination of things. It's usually social, psychological, and cultural factors. So I have a couple points. You may be experiencing social conditioning. From a young age, some individuals are taught that to look to authority figures such as parents, teachers, peers for direction. This reliance can create a habit of seeking external validation. Your whole life you've been told, this is wrong, do this. If you do this, we don't want to be your friend anymore. So you've been conditioned to think that other people know better than you. You need to reverse that and know that you know better for you. And if you don't know what's better for you, you need to take the time and figure out, what is better for me? That's authenticity. Going back to those core, what are your values? What's your personality? What's your beliefs? If you can't define that, you're gonna live for other people because you'd rather do that than sit in the discomfort of getting to know who you are. 2, fear of judgment. Many people worry about how their decisions will be perceived by others. This fear can lead to a lack of confidence in their own judgment, prompting them to seek approval or guidance from others. Basically, there's a lack of trust. You think you're gonna make a mistake. In my other video, It's Never Too Late, I talk about failure and why failure is important and it's your pathway to succeed. You gotta get comfortable with failure. The billionaires, the millionaires, the successful people in this world have all failed multiple times before they reached where they needed to get. The thing is, you just don't know what they failed at. And if you're too worried on what other people are going to think, you're never gonna take that first step to pursue what it is you want. Number 3, lack of experience. Especially in unfamiliar situations, individuals may feel uncertain about their ability to make the right choice. Relying on others may seem like a safer choice. Everyone starts off at the bottom. The people who fail more often start to know what they're doing. So instead of you saying, okay, I'm just gonna follow this person because they seem to know what they're doing, you figure it out for yourself so you can live your life for yourself, not for what someone else may be living their life for. Number 4, cognitive dissonance. When personal beliefs clash with societal norms, it can create kind of a discomfort. Seeking external validation helps with this discomfort. So you may believe something about yourself and your friends tell you, no, why are you doing that? That's weird. Or you try a new hobby, or you try a new job, or maybe you want to try a new area of education. Say you want to drop your major and try something else, and your parents tell you, no, that's stupid of you. That's not what brings you money. You have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer, do something that brings you money because that's how you succeed in life. Society is going to tell you a whole bunch of BS because society is only reflecting what the mass majority of easy mendable minds do. Society knows it could increase on insecurities. It knows that it can increase on people who want to make money fast. There's only a few % of people that control society, and they know how the mass majority thinks. They know that people follow trends, or a lot of people don't have a sense of identity or what they want. Societal norms is not something that you should be following unless it's a part of your values or beliefs or goals in life. Your personality should not be defined on societal norms. That should be unique to you. And if it's not unique to you, it's based off of my friend here and my brother there and their personalities, so I'm going to mesh the two and that's going to be me. That's not you. That's bits and pieces of other people. You need to learn, who are you? Cultural influences. This is a big one for my immigrant kids or people who migrated from one area of the world to another. Some cultures emphasize collectivism over individualism, encouraging people to conform to group norms rather than trust their own instincts. So because the mass of people who went to school and became a doctor, ended up having a good, decent paying job, you need to go to school and become a doctor because that's what's going to give you a good paying job. Are those people all happy? They don't care. Are those people actually living life how they want to? They don't care. It's about what the group is doing, so you gotta do it. Individualism is associated with greater risk. When you do what the group is doing, you have less of a chance to fail because it's been done so many times. But again, are these people actually happy? Maybe for some they are. Maybe for some it's just a role that they're playing because that's what they were told to do. So again, do you want to live for others or do you want to live for yourself? And the sixth and final point is low self-esteem. Individuals with low self-esteem may struggle to trust their own judgment, leading them to depend on others for direction. So low self-esteem is usually built on what you've been told. So you do something and you were told you were stupid. You do something and you were told you were a bad person. You do something and all these negative reinforcements are being put on you through your friends, through your family, through what society may say is weird. Why are you doing that? That place is already so saturated. So then you start to distrust yourself. You start to not have confidence in what it is that you represent, what you stand for, what it is you value. That's definitely something that I recommend therapy, because therapy is a good source to help you uncover those thoughts that you may not even know you're having, or just how to process them. Because if you were never taught how to process your feelings, you'll never know how to work through them. So then it's just, okay, I'll push this down and I won't acknowledge it, and it will show up in your life when you push things down and you don't acknowledge, okay, this is causing me pain, or this is not something that I believe, this is something I was told. Or maybe you don't even know that you were told, but through, maybe because you were so young, it's just something you made to become a belief. If you believe negative things about yourself, if it's like, oh, I'm overweight, or oh, I'm stupid, I'm not smart, I'm not successful, I'm meant to be poor, I'll never get money. These negative thoughts, what you say to yourself, literally feed your reality. What you say to yourself attracts the people that come into your life, because then you continue to allow those people in your life anyways, because you think you're not going to get better. You think that's what you deserve because other people told you that is what you are, that is what you deserve. This is incorrect. If you don't challenge this notion, you're going to be stuck in such a deep sea of negative thoughts that it will be so hard to swim to the top, because it's like, what's the point of even trying? It's so uncomfortable, it's so foreign. Why would I even try to grasp what's going on in my mind if it's too scary? And to that I say, you are worth having a good life. You are worth knowing that you are valuable. You are worth knowing that you are lovable. You are worth the 100,000, the 200,000 income that you think you deserve. Whatever it is that you wish you had, you are worthy of it. And it's only people and ideas through social media or through cultures or through abuse that have taught you that you are not worth this stuff. And you believe it, because why wouldn't you believe it? If you have no way to escape these negative thoughts, you just start to succumb to it because it's easier. Why challenge this and then next thing you know, you don't have a place to stay? Why challenge it and then you feel awkward, and because you're surrounded by so many people that think negatively, you thinking positively is something so unusual. But if you surround yourself with people that think positively or think how you want to think, you will start to be influenced and rubbed off. The things they say will rub off on you, and you will start to behave in that way. You will start to push yourself towards the direction that it is you want to achieve. Overall, the struggle of trusting oneself stems from a complex interplay of all these factors. Building self-trust involves introspection, looking inwards, experience, putting yourself out there and learning from your failures, and gradually taking ownership of your decisions. You need to choose what it is you do. You need to choose what it is you want, not other people telling you what it is you should do or you should want. That is all for my video today. If you watch this far, I appreciate it. And like I said earlier, this is the final episode for this season. I'm going to take about 4 weeks off because I'm in midterm season right now, and there's just too many essays and tests and everything to then do this video. So hopefully by December I will have my shit a little bit more together, and it'll be a new year after that. So hopefully your winter arcs are going good and you guys are pushing through, and I'm happy for you for wanting to improve in your life and acknowledging that maybe some things that you've learned growing up aren't actually helping you. It's always good to adjust. It's always good to pivot. Failure is not a bad thing. You're going to fail on your way to success. Push through that discomfort, and I'll see you in December.